played the first level. There we go. That was a weird glitch. There we go. Now, regeneration's a lot of fun. That's the one I had as a kid, though, so some of that is nostalgia. But it's just like, it's an Evil Dead simulator. It lets you kill deadites for a few hours. It's awesome. Now we gotta try to find our way back to the... that Mandalorian guy. Oh man, Fatal Frame. I've never played those. I've heard good things. To at least try them. Yeah, for sure. There's a bunch of those like PS2 era games that I want to play for my horror channel. But I just haven't gotten around to. A dead settler, what do you have? Ooh, hello. Will help.
This is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
What? Yes. You asked for this.
Come on. That's done. We just had to strategize and use Bastila. I think it'll be better in the long run. I think I'm going to equip in heavy armor for this guy because he's mostly a lightsaber guy. But I have to see if Force Heal is... Because having that power attack without using points would be great. Fact.
Yes. Ready. Sure.
How can I see? Well, we'll look at that when I level up. All right. Natalia Estate. This is literally the last thing we have to do on this planet, chat. I went the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. We need to go this way. Can't believe that dude had 5,000 credits. Like, good lord. I think this is the house that we need to go to for our next subquest. What are you buying? Everything. everything.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing?
I might play some OG RE4 tomorrow if I'm going to do Dragon Age today. I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Halan Matali.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain the Sandals are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine
Has 1 million.
to escape the crush
Hey,
of
to be
humanity
fair,
on the core world.
I have a playthrough
Soon
started
after we
on my
settled here,
horror
the
channel.
Sandals
I have to
arrived,
finish it.
and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandals would
But we might
sound
wait.
just
I don't
about
know
the
yet.
same.
I'm
Don't you?
debating.
The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
What happened to the
My
drones?
own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps. Destruction of my property. Maybe a simple spy mission. I wasn't about to find out. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Where can I find the Sandals?
Follow their stink south of here and you shall find them. I demand action on this matter, Jedi. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this.
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carl. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alan is not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matali before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Calm down, you old bastard. Alright, He said follow the path south, so we're gonna swing around this house and go south. I'm so happy I finally got my party how I want it. For a light side playthrough. We'll probably replay this. If that remake ever gets an announcement date, then that's when we'll replay it and do the dark side path. For now, we are sticking to the canonical light side of that.
How'd you like that?
For anyone who is not aware, this is an old 2003 game, and it uses, I would assume at the time, Dungeons and Dragons logic for its combat. That's why it's set up the way it is. So all of your stats are D&D based, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm smart enough to fully understand D&D. But once you figure out like what stat does what, it makes it a lot easier to build your character to be strong enough to deal with pretty much anything. Hey, we leveled up. Look at that. Whoop. Skills. So I'm gonna put that in Persuade. I want to keep that skill up so we can talk our way out of situations if need be. I'm gonna grab this heavy armor feat and that. Accept. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna... What? I'm not in combat. Okay. We're gonna actually swap things around a little bit. We're gonna get this so that I have the improved power strike, and then we're gonna give her the Jedi Knight robes, since she's more of a Force user.
Yes?
And I am a lightsaber wielder. My character doesn't rely on the Force as much. Although I wish it didn't have the helmet, but what are you gonna do? And the reason that this armor is so good is because it instantly gives you a attack, power attack, because there's 3 kind of attacks for melee: flurry, critical, and power. And so see here, with improved critical strike, improved flurry, and because I have this armor, I get master power attack without having to spend any points on it, as long as I'm wearing this. No wonder this guy's so freaking difficult to fight. So we gotta go this way. I didn't realize you could get his armor, unless that's a mod.
We're running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians.
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? I mean, would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What did they see exactly?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
A little touchy there, Karth. A little, personal. It's also really funny to see her backtalk, badmouth Revan, when you know the ending of this game. Okay, I see the estate that we're looking for. Down you go. Isn't there a robot I can talk to somewhere? There he is.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I'm not in league with Metales, but I must speak to Nerd.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Everyone's always stopping me from running.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
Your son Casus is dead. I have seen his body.
Casus is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cathhounds while exploring the plains.
Cathhounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here's the diary, Nurik, but you may keep your money. I need Nurik's word for this
I
task.
thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
You are here from the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Do you know anything about Shin's
My
disappearance?
name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Casus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shin?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
I only want to find Shin
You
Matale.
must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Please tell me what has
My
happened.
father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Casus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No! Since Casus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Casus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
The council must be informed of this at
The
once.
Jedi Council does not have the authority to search our estate, and if Father finds out his secret has been revealed, he might kill Shen right away. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
I will go now.
Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Hey, we got light side points for that.
What can I do?
Alright, we're gonna switch to Karth. We do not have much. Yikes. That's probably going to end up being a pain in the ass, so we're going to save here.
No problem. Didn't work. Uh-huh. On it. Damn! Time to rumble!
Security control room.
Time to rumble!
Oh, they're giving some good XP. Let's go.
Let's go!
Well, that'll work.
No problem. Didn't work.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm here to rescue you, Shin.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shin. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with
If you
us?
can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do your families hate each other so
My
much?
father thinks the Sandals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he's earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
What are you doing here?
Oh, she's right there.
Shen yet?
Trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yeah, she promised she would meet us outside the
I
gates.
pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We should get out of here quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Donkey!
Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You two need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
You should try to sort this out together.
We are trying to be reasonable here, of course. We are sensible people, after all. But our children are being so stubborn.
If Shen would just understand that he has to do what I want, this would all be solved easily.
Shen is capable of making decisions on his
No,
own.
I won't let you do this.
I don't care. Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Let them go. Do not be so selfish, Nurik.
You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Be silent, all of you.
Do not tell me what to do, Jedi. The Council will hear of the trouble you caused here today. Indeed they shall.
What a couple of morons. Alright, we're done here. We can go back to the Jedi Enclave and talk to the Jedi Masters. I think. I hope I didn't screw up. I just gotta talk to John. He's like right outside the... Quicker to do it this way.
you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
They fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master.
I'm wearing his
My
armor.
daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There's no need for reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
I'll take it. That's pretty good XP. We're gonna save because we're... Alright, chat. We are finally done with Dantooine. Well, we're finally almost done with Dantooine. We've got one more thing to do.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others that want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait,
In
the
other words, get
stronger
the
Malik
fuck out.
becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Right. Now we're done with Dantooine. Do.
Takumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabes.
How do you know the council sent me on a mission?
Dihotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tok nin chatukunde mule rabes. Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
What could be more dangerous than the Sith?
Miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukunne mule rabes.
What makes this creature so dangerous?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucha shak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukunne mule rabes.
Why are you worried about them now?
Takumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
The Great Hunt, what's that?
Chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tuk nin chatukunne mule rabes.
So the Jedi just cost what cost?
Chikun idahadonga. Yikin kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nadektek. Shotung ni patoga. Wanakusbe ching palamule donke. Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
Why? What was so special about those three?
Chikun idahadonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe. Runda dihodunga kun hunkabi. Wanakun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes. We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wamahuhu nadektek. Shotung ni patoga. Wanakusbe ching palamule donke. Ka chikun idahadonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
Chikun idahadonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundihodunga ku hunkabe.
Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Speak to Bastila. You look like something's bothering you.
Not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're more interested in... Doesn't the bond mean my presence is necessary?
Perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some sort of clumsy come-on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Nothing extravagant, I'm a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Aurelia, it's in a remote system, why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012, healthy living, you know.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a little more like a man.